Alright, my people. My name is John Femi Shitu. I'm many things, but today I'm Speed, and I'm with Duke of Talk.
Yes, sir.
He's many things as well, talentful body, but alright, just today he's going to be, the Duke of Talk for yourself. No time to check time.
Okay.
My man.
Thanks for having me. Yes.
Straight to the point.
Okay.
Are men more emotional?
Than women?
Yeah.
I think women are more emotional. And I will tell you why.
Why do you think?
First thing is before a woman can decide to settle with a guy or be committed, she has to be emotionally involved. Apart from what happens. That's one. Secondly, women tend to be expressive
Okay.
when they are, even their communication is emotional, their attitude is emotional. There's always a trait of emotion in everything they do. That is why when you see a lady that just chop breakfast, she comes online to drag because she feels that she needs more people to validate her emotion, even if she's doing the wrong thing. She wants people to validate her emotion. So a lot of men are in trouble already. So I feel that women are more emotional and men are logical. One is expressive, the other is internal. So that's what I think.
It's quite interesting to look at because for me, I think men are just as emotional. Like you said, women would express outward, and men would kind of internalize to save face, to stay away from trouble, to get away from a situation of where you have to, put yourself in a situation where you can overreact. You understand?
Right.
Other than that situation, I think men are just as emotional. And to narrow it down to relationship, when it comes to choosing a partner, when it comes to choosing wife, as a matter of fact, I think men choose based on emotion.
I will disagree with that. You see, the thing is, a woman will tell you that, first of all, any guy, if you are dating a girl, know that this girl has options. Forget it. No matter how loyal your girlfriend is, she get options. Before a girl can decide to settle for you, think she don't go through several phases. One, the phase of physical assessment.
Analyze you.
She don't analyze. She don't analyze your glory self. Show me my father logo by. She me the father tell. That's one. Two. Some people that are religious, they've gone through religion.
Yeah.
I can tell you categorically that 70% of ladies nowadays, the reason, especially in this part of Africa, Nigeria, most, we are more religious.
Yeah,
Nigeria is one of the most religious countries now. The reason most of them are married today is because their pastor somewhere or their spiritual leader told them that, but boy, they were okay. Call these ladies out, call these women out, ask them, are you happy in your marriage or 1 year, 2 years, or your relationship? You will hear stories, like if it's one-on-one. So, and to me, I feel that's emotion too. Because the moment somebody tells you that, oh, this guy has glory in the future, I'm talking about spiritual leader now, your emotions start tending towards liking that guy, even if you don't like him.
So it's like saying, I take you out today, right? One shawarma joint today, one crescendo joint tomorrow, and the next day you start dreaming about me.
It's possible. If you see that, okay, why do we have so many women, so many ladies that are out there that they get easily enticed by what they get? Because women are moved by what they see.
Wow.
You understand? They are emotionally moved. If you are telling a lady that, oh, you look beautiful, you look nice, you look sweet, if you are dating her, she will believe you more than anybody outside. Because my husband, my man says I look beautiful. You understand? So it's part of emotion, and hormonal imbalances too, changes here and there, affect them. But men, they do logical. A lady will be thinking in her head that Femi to toast Milano. But they to toast Milano. She body them are showing you like she need to take. So guys, it's your head. Although I would not advise a lady to go all out for a man that you know that there's something. But whether we like it or not, we have a lot of them out there. So, in my opinion, I think it's relative.
Yeah, it is.
It depends on where the angle you are looking at it for.
Okay.
But me, I basically think that women are more emotional and men are logical.
So, you know what? Let me narrow my own down.
Okay.
Let me narrow my own down.
Okay.
For example, if men are really, really being logical, like if men are completely logical beings, they won't even want to get married. Look at it. Okay, what will a man benefit from marriage, really? Now you go spend. Now you go pay bride price. Now you go source school fees. School fees, or you start helping family members of the wife, the younger brother, the younger sister.
That's if you don't have a woman that supports that can support.
So even, and here's the thing, even when you do, you still have to play your role as the head of the house, as the man. So whether the woman gets something for hand or she don't get, you're still there, stand by, doing what you're supposed to do. Right? So now here's where, let me narrow it down completely. Why I said it's purely an emotional decision for a man to get married. Because what does he get in return that he cannot get just by paying for? Right? If a man is horny, well, there are many ladies outside.
Especially if he has money.
Yeah, if he has money, you pay one or two. How many bucks get for marriage that he cannot basically get by paying for it? So this is why I think it's an emotional decision for a man. And here's why I say men are more emotional, because especially when it comes to relationship, if the decision is based on emotion, if it is based on logical, it would be a man. Most men do not consider women's financial status. Right? Once you are good looking, you're respectful, right? You're well behaved. The man is good to go. In most cases. For a woman, she's thinking, you talk, I don't like the shape of your head. And then, do you have money? How much do you have? Where do you work? Right? Where is this job taking you? Is this job going to take you away from your family? Then you are going to leave me exposed. There's a woman has long list of checklists of things he's thinking you must tick before you qualify.
Yeah.
A man, sometimes in 5 minutes, spending 5 minutes with you, he knows if he wants.
But I would disagree. Not all men though. Some of them are.
But there are exceptions. So to narrow it down to decision making, especially when it comes to choosing a life partner, for men, I think it's an emotional decision, and this is why I think men are more emotional. Really.
Okay, so where I agree with you to a point, but where I think I did not agree is the part where you said, well, it is based on emotion.
Yeah,
trust me,
it is.
Well, to some men, but I feel that women carry more of the emotional embargo or the badge than men. If you break any girl's heart nowadays, social media, she will go on social media. Two things: it's either she takes you to one place where they wear a particular outfit and they call your name 3 times, again, or she goes on social media, especially on TikTok now. Hi guys, so I met this guy 20 years ago, 20 days ago. You also, at least you knew there was one that was trending recently of a particular superstar who's a musician that asked a lady to come down from the UK and stuff like that. That is how emotional women can be. And one thing I want us to understand is that society naturally stands with women. Anything. If you meet a lady and you both, even if the lady assaults you, if she gets to the social media before you don't done anything.
You don't finish. Jesus.
All she needs to do is to cry very well. All she needs to give herself points, use emotional blackmail for people that are watching. And then tell herself that, she's been trying to raise herself. She has a mom, and she has 5 brothers and everything. She's one. Baba, everybody will run under that conversation. It is now that people are starting to, men are judged differently. Yeah. Now, I want us to note one thing though. Okay. In all these things we said.
Yeah.
One thing is very, very important in relationships and marriages. Emotional regulation. If you do not master your emotional regulation in your relationship, you would have issues. That is why you see some ladies, they will say that, my man is hard, he talks too much, but I love him. Why do you love him? Because he knows how to understand, he regulates his emotion very well. Men are emotional, women are emotional. It depends on where you're looking at it from. But the way you regulate your emotion stands out. Really? So I believe that if you can master the way or know how to regulate in terms of communication, in terms of decision making,
less expressive. So the emotion has always been there, and to also look at it in a wider perspective, given the kind of society that we are in, you be man, you don't feel they cry anyhow. You don't feel the,
So are you saying that in essence, a man can decide to keep quiet and let his relationship scatter than admit that he's wrong?
Yeah, I think you are right in a way, because he has to save face. Really, there's a place of ego. There's a way men are looked at in this society, and if you're growing up as a man, reality gets done on you quickly. There's no time for fantasy. You understand? Even from your classmates, they are flogging everybody 10-10. Reach your turn, they do two, you they cry. Wait till they do you. What kind of so there's the emotion is there's bottling. Now women talk about expressing it how.
Like from
yeah. So it's always been bottled it, but they are just as emotional. Now, when it comes to decision making, that's when you begin to see the manifestation of the bottling emotion, over a long period of time.
I agree with you to a point, but I'll just like to add this. As men and women in relationships,
Yeah.
I think you should learn one skill: emotional regulation. If a man or a woman can regulate, especially a man, if you can regulate your emotions very well, you get the best out of any relationship. You understand?
Yeah.
Just like if you have a business, you're a business owner, you can learn negotiation skill, you can learn social media, you can learn how to communicate, you can learn how to market. As a person in a relationship too, if you can understand how to regulate your emotion, that's why you see some ladies, they'll tell you that this guy is a bad boy, he does this, but I cannot leave him. Trust me, apart from the other room performances.
Yeah.
Check the guy very well. He might be somebody that understands how to regulate his emotion very well, which I think is a very strong point. And another thing I want us to do is all my guys and all my ladies, learn to communicate to understand, not to defend. A lot of relationship, a lot of emotional brouhahas happen because many of people in relationship, they want to communicate to defend.
Oh, everybody's on defense.
You understand? Everybody's everybody go guide him. You understand? You're trying to get at this person. It will crash the relationship.
So to point, to just narrow it down, like I said earlier, is to understand that it takes two to work.
Exactly.
And then everybody's working towards the same goal to have a successful relationship at the end of the day. And like you rightly point out, communication is
very key,
very important. So instead of when there's a situation, before you go defense, maybe try to
understand first
before you
because kọ́lọ́ ṣe bá àǹtí mi náà nù àǹtí mi ọkọ wọn ṣe ṣe dáhùn ìbọn fà ìbọn múlẹ̀ bàbá ó kọ́ máa kó bára ẹ̀ ní ó máa kó bára ẹ̀ ní and if anything happens out the next thing you see them, hello guys, men has come, men has come, and society will quickly watch that video. They will judge the man. Naturally, men are judged differently, so they will judge him first before listening.
To his
At least we've had several instances in Nigeria today that the lady comes out and makes a claim and makes an assertion, and people jump on it until later, and they not say, wow, yeah, it's in the world. You understand? And at the end of the day, they will still not bottle it. They will just let it go. But if it's a man, they will drag him from here to here. So I mean, it is not the I don't think the question is more like who is more emotional. It should be who has more emotional maturity between men and women.
Who gets to regulate
regulate more emotional maturity and everything. So that's it, basically.
It's Unfiltered Energy. We see Dixar Studio.
Yes.
Duke of Talk again.
Yes.
Duke of Talk again.
Yes. Yes, again.
Again. Okay. Who is more realistic? Or let me rephrase. Are women more realistic?
In terms of what?
In terms of what?
Women are not realistic, but how about? Have you seen a woman tell you a story before? No. It starts from there.
Okay.
Okay. If you were to tell, for instance, you were coming, you witnessed an accident. You want to tell your babe that, accident, we had an accident. You might just say, there's an accident there, so in case you are going there, some guy is sad. If your man would say, come in Joko.
Jesus.
Show lady, sir. It is just the natural, flow of how they were made up.
So it's like saying a man comes from work and the wife says, only welcome. How was work? To a man, fine.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
to a woman, today I met a person. I wanted to buy bully. Said he wanted to when I wanted to get pepper. That is it. It just sums up what they are made of. And they affect even everything. Attitude, behavior. If a lady wants to give you attitude, she's very dramatic about it. That is not being realistic.
Mm-hmm.
You are telling a lady,
Sorrow.
You understand? They are not real, and I think it's just the way they are made up. They had extra, and that is why when it comes to social media, people tend to really do more with ladies than men. A lady can come online, wear rubbish, dance, and you are seeing views. If a man tries to say, they will drag him and his family.
Okay, so in a way, reality, quote and unquote,
Yeah.
is different for both men.
No, it's totally
and
different.
women.
Even in Nigeria, if you want to go and get a job offer, go with a very fine girl. Chances that they will see you and give you that job is like 7% already from their parents. Especially if you now if you dress it in the part of way. If you get them in the shape and the numbers. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Makes sense.
You get it.
Makes
My
sense.
guy.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
If you get it in the shape and numbers and you go there, trust me.
Let's look at another hand.
Okay.
So what we just analyzed right now is just like an expression, realistic in narrating issues, and giving reports. But to look at, are they more realistic when it comes to making serious decisions? Okay, let me give a perfect example.
Okay.
I'm a man. I'm not even a tech guru. I'm not be tech guru.
Okay.
But let's assume I need to get a phone or I need to get a laptop for work. Yeah. I would look at the processor, the RAM, the SSD, ZHDD, whatever.
Yeah.
But you understand? If you are to ask a woman now, which laptop you want, buy me pink laptop.
Except he's in the tech world.
Just give me pink
I'm
laptop.
telling you. They just want something that is flashy, something that makes them look beautiful. You understand? They just want something that makes them look beautiful. They want.
So even when it comes to decision making, not just in description.
Why is it that the woman would already have something in her mind and she still come and ask a man or somebody for validation? Oh, babe.
Think of talk.
Yes, boss.
Who manipulates more? Men, women.
Who manipulates more?
Who manipulates more?
First of all, I think manipulation is not gender specific. But I want to play the devil's advocate.
Okay.
I would say it's the obvious. The manipulators that has been from the beginning of days.
From the beginning of the time.
From the beginning of time. Before time began. The women.
The only manipulator.
I mean, but if we were to break it down, women manipulate through emotion. In everything around men is really strongly attached to emotion. Emotional withdrawal, guilt tripping, lying. There's this material we say that between man and woman, who they lie fast. Between man and woman, who they save your number with several number stamps. Women can really, really manipulate. Trust me, they are very good at it. But I believe that their manipulation is more expressive. But let me break it down now before you choose yourself. Because I know that you don't get your own side, your own angle. There are 3 types of manipulators. There are the direct manipulators. There are the indirect manipulators. Direct manipulators are the men. Funny. You understand? Yeah. They manipulate through silence. They can manipulate with money. Direct need to see. Women are more indirect because of the guilt tripping, because of the way the attitude, they go about it. Then there's emotionally intelligent manipulators. Those ones, they are the weapon fashion against anybody that they are dating. Because these people, they are in Nigeria, they plenty now. You know them, you see them. They are very emotional in terms of they are very intelligent, rather, in terms of they know how they can actually be attached to you.
Wow.
And there will be no emotional transaction. You'll be attached to them, they'll be attached to you, but they know how to control it better. Yeah. And we have a lot of them in men than women, actually.
To be more direct with you, yeah. I think straightforward, straight ahead, yes, men manipulate more. Because the resources that is available for women, for most women in most cases, to manipulate is not as brutal as the resources that is available for a man to manipulate. Because a man manipulates from position of power.
He has money.
Oftentimes, the man that manipulates you is ahead of you, age-wise,
status,
financial status, especially finances. And oftentimes, the man will manipulate you with the truth. So even when you catch him doing the stuff, It's okay if you don't catch me.
Man can manipulate the truth. That's powerful.
You understand? So at the end of the day, you don't catch him, you don't catch, oh yeah, oh yeah. But you still know you need this man, right? He begins to tell you the things that you get from him. Why it is necessary you engage in the thing you catch him doing.
That's strong, man. That's direct manipulation.
So it's straightforward. It's telling you to your face like,
do you know that being attractive too can be a tool for manipulation?
Oh, definitely.
Beauty, women do that when they know they are beautiful. You know, there's this guy that's drilling over you. You can actually manipulate to get what you want. That's what I think. That's where
the talk. I'm actually feeling the point you're making. It's just that I kind of have reservation about some of them.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, men are head on with the manipulation. Like also you mentioned, manipulation is manipulation, regardless of where it's coming from. Only that a man go do you wrong. He will do you wrong well, right? And then justifies it. Then kind of help you soothe the pain, take you out, spend on you, make you feel like a princess again. But the main issue still persists nonetheless.
Of course.
Right? But for women, it's different. The tools that are available for women to really manipulate is just what they have within them. The tears,
and it is a very strong weapon. Nowadays, social media has increased manipulation in modern day dating because of the way social media has been set up. And I believe that manipulation comes from people when they feel that they are losing you. This babe, where are they hold for heart? This guy, where are they hold for heart? I know I'm getting something from him positively.
Yeah.
If I lose him, if I lose her, issues go there. It's going to take me back. It's like starting over again. Yeah. So I manipulate. Some people think they script it. This I'm going to manipulate you. Yes. You understand? So I believe that insecurity is one of the reasons that causes manipulation, in my own opinion. Insecurity is one of it. But the bottom line of this thing is that manipulation is not gender specific. It is not. The goal is to be sound. The goal is to understand each other, not manipulate each other. But the truth that most people might not want to hear is that manipulation is needed in a relationship. On a very slow, subtle, low-key, is needed.
That's an entire conversation for
it's a conversation many of you might not be ready to listen.
I don't keep on.
But the truth is that manipulation is needed in your relationship.
I don't keep on.
Say what you like.
This is something we're going to talk about. Big time. This is something we're going to talk about big time. So let's move on to the next one. Yeah. Okay. Big talk.
Big of talk.
I don't call your name too much for this podcast. As I think come on, like you go find something for my
Baba, something na talking. Let's talk it. Let's start talking.
Okay.
Alright.
Who quit first? In a relationship. Who quit first? Like who's the first to check out?
So it's a very strong man. I have to be very careful my words.
Okay.
First of all, I think the woman quits first. But in Nigeria, in the setup we have, the man quits first most times. Because before a woman can quit, she has to be attacked emotionally. She has to disengage emotionally. And it takes a lot. Because it takes a lot of, commitment. For a woman to go from being emotionally attached to being committed to being loyal, it go hard small. But showing men, because most of our impulses are internal, we can decide to quit and there will be no issue. A man can quit on a lady or a woman and he will still be doing some of the basics. But it is always very hard, except for a woman that is thinking like a man. It's going to be very hard for a woman to quit and still be on that level of vibe. When the vibes drop emotionally, you will see it in her attitude, you will see it in her behavior, because most of them, they are just not built up. Except those ones that are pro cheating.
So in both cases like this, man quit first.
Yeah, man quit first. In my opinion, I think man quit first.
I think women quit first.
Why did you say that?
They quit first, but they usually don't leave first. You understand?
Okay.
And here's why. Most of the time, a woman knows who the next boyfriend is.
Oshé,
She
like that point.
She knows the next candidate.
It means that all of you that are saying, all the men that are saying, this girl is loyal, she knows the next person.
She knows the next person.
Something, if you fuck up today, this girl is going somewhere else. She might not live physically, but she has attached herself to
someone else.
So I like that.
So what happened is that until she's able to plant her feet fully in another relationship, she may still be with you.
Wow.
And she's there for the benefit.
Are you not talking about people that are intelligent, very, very intelligent with
this point
like me, normal.
Look, this point me back to the first conversation when I said women are very calculative.
Calculative.
Like calculative.
If I miss it, I'm on the lane now.
People. See, most of the time, people think, oh, a man can just wake up and cool. The man can just wake up and cool. It's better, right? You know what you're dealing with. You know you're no longer him. But it's crazier to keep on second guessing that this person is with you, but you're not 100% certain whether she's still here.
Are you sure it's always?
Or she don't?
Because I believe this thing you are saying is like you're saying men. Because trust me, a man can. I've seen instances of men going to get married when they have a girlfriend, a serious girlfriend. And those our wife kind of girlfriend. They are our wife. You know those kind of. And they still get married.
Look, it exists. That exists. But guess what? The benefit doesn't automatically stop, even for the girl.
Yeah.
She still get what she gets. Sometimes we still the drop. Sometimes soap still the drop.
But for women, it's not the same.
No, it's not the same.
Wow.
It's not the same. She check us first emotionally. And then she starts to grow cold on you. Now, it may take a time. It may take a while. Right? But imagine the time that she would have spared you and just tell you the truth. Say, nah, bros, we're not there again. But guess what? Her heart is gone.
So
she still give you your body. So there is living emotionally.
So you are saying now that if any guys in that situation now, they're talking to this girl that you guys are not together, and she's not replying, she's not a good that.
It depends.
Now split your calm,
Don't put up on my mouth.
Now split your calm. But you are talking to your girlfriend, and this girl stop speaking your call. She's not giving you back. She doesn't go.
There will be signs.
Look at camera and tell them.
There will be signs.
Signs and wonders.
There will be signs. There will be signs. Do you understand?
Okay.
What do you mean good night? And you are liking somebody's story 12 o'clock in the midnight. What are you doing?
I need to know that.
So there will be signs. I slept off.
So you're saying that it's still okay. What of this scenario? A guy that goes from baby to his government name. Is that part of it, or is just
if it's for a guy, you basically can just ask what's happening. It's because here's the thing. Men often address this issue as it is. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Whether you're shouting at me or you're talking calmly at me, the issue is what we're looking to address. Do you understand? But sometimes when you catch a woman like this and she start crying, so are you trying to distract me now?
This a big cry.
Do you understand? And the person that is crying right now, that is telling you, oh, but I'm with you. Tomorrow, she's out, block you everywhere.
A woman can be crying, rolling on the floor, shaking, having temperature, and still be lying.
Sorry. And here's where it gets complicated anyway.
Okay.
Number one, to put this on the table, nobody likes to be quit one. A man doesn't want to hear, make the girl come say, I quit, I'm not doing it. Okay, so Saduk, as I was saying, let me just round up with this analogy here.
Okay.
Now imagine you're employed in a company. Most cases, if a company just employ you cannot just quit in 2 weeks. In 3 weeks. HR will be on your neck. Like, no, give us 6 days, give us 1 week notice. However, the company can discharge you anytime. So now this is where the gameplay comes on. And everybody's trying to say, no be you quit, now me quit. No be you quit, now me quit. So when somebody is trying to throw tantrums, trying to make you feel like, oh, I'm sorry, it's not what you think, with the tears and everything, it's a lie. Immediately you agree to settle, next week like this, they eat you, block you everywhere, you're on your own.
But do you think?
But however,
okay.
the point is that what I think is that
Okay.
women quit first. Only that they quit emotionally.
For physical.
While still, they stay with you for the benefit for a while they are planting their feet in the new relationship.
Well, I believe that men physically leave too. But I think one way to find out from men is their behavior, right? You would notice it in their behavior, their behavioral changes, even though it doesn't affect whatever they have going on. That is my own point. But now to cap this up, I believe that people quit when hope dies.
Yeah.
Like talking about both genders. When there's no hope, there's something that hope is something you look up to, like something that you're looking out for. If that thing is not there, I believe that it begins to die. So that means relationship is not just two people liking themselves or loving themselves. It's more like two people consistently choosing themselves every day.
Over and over again, every day. That's
You agree with me?
That's quite insightful.
I mean, you need to work on it. It's not supposed to be worked on like WLK. It's supposed to be worked on. Like you're supposed to work it out every time. Because you do them, you don't do them, and there are boys outside who they are chickenians outside. People like that will tell you, I will show that for you.
Oh shit.
I'm getting but no, on the lighter mood. I believe that women emotionally leave before they leave physically. You understand? I agree with that point because it's important. But before you leave, I have an advice. Think of one, how you guys started. I'm not asking you to think of what you are getting to do or whatever, but that doesn't concern me. But think of if it affects your mental health, quit. No. This is being factual.
Mental health is important.
If your mental health is not in tune with the relationship, just go. Walk away. It's better you walk away than we walk over your grave. So that is my submission about that. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting to look at. So let us know in the comment section. Who do you think quit first?
Yeah.
Man, a woman,
Do you think
emotionally or financially, physically, spiritually?
What if the script flipped? What if now the guy no carry and now the lady is the one that has no?
The relationship no go last.
Are you serious?
It don't finish.
No, according to this, who go quit first?
It don't finish.
Guy who can.
It don't finish.
If a guy plays the role of a lady.
My name is John Femi Shitu. I'm many things, but today I'm Speak. And this is alright. If you're just joining us, I think I should add Sir to the front.
Sir.
Duke of Talk, and it's Unfiltered Energy with C Digital Studio. Alright, let's get cracking. Yeah. To round up, boss, what has been your, what would you consider your biggest mistake in relationship? Maybe in the past or yeah.
I don't think I've ever had any serious mistake in relationship except trusting too much. Because I'm somebody that naturally likes to trust a lot. I like to just when I see you, I see the potential. Let's just fly. And most times it gets really messy. When you trust too much, especially when a lady knows that you're trusting too much. He knows that you trust him. This guy trusts me. He can tell you this deep after doing too much. And I think I'm not only the person. I think it falls into the category or the pool of so many guys. They tend to trust.
You do have a point. I think it was similar in that area. Not just you. For me, I just basically put all my cards on the table. Sometimes it's something to look at in retrospect and feel like, am I making a mistake?
Exactly.
Is it a mistake really? Is it a strength? Is it a weakness?
And you are making a mistake. Because at the end of the day, my time is scatter. You know that? And my instincts told me. So I think a lot of men fall into this category. Sorry to the ladies, when you come and do your own. But for all the men out there, please use your brain. Don't trust too much when you know you don't have the capacity. Women, they know bad rules. But the truth is that there's no woman that's not crazy. Just pick your own crazy. The poor and just live your life. This life no balance. Nothing, it can never be perfect.
Yeah.
It can only get better.
I was saying that life is not fair. It has never been fair.
That's why
it's never going to be fair.
That's why life is a black man.
Okay.
If life was to be human being.
It's a black man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not fair because life is not fair.
It's not. That's a quote.
if life used to be a human being, life would be a black man. Because life is not fair.
It's not fair.
But yeah, code me. Thank you very much.
Code me. All right. Let's not waste our time. Thank you for joining us. It's been an amazing time. We look forward to having more guests come around, and we look forward to hearing from you. Drop your opinion in the comment section.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on all our social medias and subscribe to our YouTube channel.